Coach, thanks. Located appropriately for his career win total at 347 Don Shula Drive. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami, Florida. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their Dolphins emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we are ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with the New England Patriots. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports.
We play to win. Let's go.
Don't get nervous. 49, check 49, check 49.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
I got him.
This is Kenyon Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And now it's Rosen looking. Short throw taken in by the tight end O'Leary. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now it's Rosen. And it's caught by Parker. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run with Drake. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Faking the give to Drake, now Rosen. His throw incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And it's 3rd down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Kyle Van Noy drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And I don't think Edelman will be able to get to this one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Garoppolo will lead the Patriots up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White. An 80-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. On 1st down, Drake. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
On On second down, it's Drake. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. On third down, Rosen. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 37. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. Parker unable to get that one.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here's White, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on second and 13, Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago. They're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limited to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it'll be Dolphin football. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Drake will start the drive on the ground. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. Running, it's Drake. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Here's Rosen to throw. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Already he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter. And he's got a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana. Throwing on second and long. Rosen being chased out left. And the pressure gets to him again.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Garoppolo will lead the Patriots up with a first and 10 at their own 23. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Middle.
They'll start the drive with Drake. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Tight end right. Switch. Alert.
From the gun, it's Rosen. And he finds Spiker here, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Counterplay, Drake. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. Wilson now in his 2nd season in Miami. First 4 years were in Kansas City. He's always been a solid complementary receiver, but Miami really hoping he can take the next step in his development, be more of a go-to guy now at 27 years of age. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Let's get off the field. Kill. Turn up.
Play action here with Rosen. Oh, Rosen is stripped of the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On 2nd and a long way to go. Rosen, the safety Patrick Chung got a hand in, knocked it away. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Rosen will throw. Short throw taken in by the tight end O'Leary. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, here's White. And an alley to run. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
We got this.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Albert Wilson, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Parker, the intended target.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 2nd and 13. Oh, he's going to let it go for the end zone. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And they'll have his man. That's Edelman. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Edelman, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Garoppolo again. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Evan Ingram, as time expires in the first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And now this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission. And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one, as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. This is White. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. On 1st down, it's Drake. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Middle.
Now Rosen looking to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. 30, 10, 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
He's checking. Crash.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And a completion to Wilson. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Here's Rosen, dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rosen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Rosen. Wilson's got it complete. Past the 20.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Now Balaj. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Kalen Balaj, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Garoppolo, and he finds Safarian Jenkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 3rd down gain of 19. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Dorsett's got it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
21 yards. First down, Patriots.
Garoppolo on first down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo as his guys continue to pour it on. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Looking to throw, Garoppolo toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody didn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you were, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
They'll look to throw on first down to Josh Rosen. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Rosen now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. To throw is Rosen. Caught by Wilson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kalen Ballage with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Patriots take over first and 10.
Here we go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll run on first down. White. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. They stay on the ground with White. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
He's got him in, complete. It's Julian Edelman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. Here's Rosen to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. He was looking for Parker that time. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They keep it on the ground. White again. Now White lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Now an open man, that's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Now Drake. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Balaj. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. Rosen going to keep it himself. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Josh Rosen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Now Rosen will lead them up here to go for 2. And this time Rosen will throw. And he's got it. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Going on the ground, it's White. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 42.
Check 12, fellas. Here we go. Joker. Hey, Charlie.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Garoppolo looks to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
13, hot.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Trying for Edelman again. This time he's got it. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
White. Get hot. Mike 20. I got you. Get hot. Mike 29. Get hot.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will greatly accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Pats, it was a great